Hey everybody, this is Special Report. I'm True Powers Mind. Thank you for joining me. This is really an emergency broadcast. Just got off the line with a confidential informant. Hit me to some very interesting things that are going on, and I had to do a little research after we got off the line. And this is the skivvy of it. Remember, I've already told you on past shows, things are going to be crazy. All right, things are going to really get out of hand. But do not be scared, because in the end, we are going to win. Okay, so just bear that in mind. But this here will pretty much hip you to a lot of the things that are going on. Okay, so without further ado, let's jump right into it. And also, I believe I do have Super Chat now. I don't know. It should be some sort of link on, I guess, the client side or the viewer side. Please feel free, if you want to donate or help out the broadcast, whatever, use the Super Chat. All right, let's jump right into it. We're going to go right here to United States of America. Okay. Now, hopefully you guys can see that. I want you to pay close attention to, no, this is actually Britain, okay? The UK. This is their figures. I'll pull up the United States next, but this is important that you see this as well. You're going to see the year is 2017. This is when this particular report came out. 66 million is what they anticipated. All right. The forecast for 2025, 15 million, folks. 15 million. That's a huge, huge jump down. Now let's jump to the United States. All right. Once again, I want you to pay attention to the year. All right. Here's the population. You can't, I'm going to try to get this into frame so you can see that. But I don't know if it's clear or not. But you can see the population's 327 million. All right. Let's jump down to forecast for year 2025. 100 million. Okay. 100 freaking million. Now, you guys are like, okay, you would like to see the information yourself, right? Just go to, I'm going to copy this. I'm going to type this over here. It might not pop up because it is a .com, but that's www.deagle.com. Now, you're like, oh, that's just a .com, true, blah, blah, blah. I riddle you this. I've been warning you. Others have been warning you. This is just putting my words into black and white lettering, writing, and letting you know what time it is. We're going to go from 327 million down to 100 million in the next 6 years. Do you guys not see that being a potential? Do you not see the writing already on the wall? Oh, and once again, I want to show you guys, and I want you to pay attention to numbers. These are the lists of the countries, United States, China, Japan, Germany, France, UK. We're going to go and take a visit at them. But I want to go to a little country called Israel right now, so you understand what's happening, the effects that things are actually occurring out here. You're right here. I want you to be able to see the numerical. Hold on. Hopefully that's in frame. You can't really see these numbers too well. I don't know why that is. Let me try to. There we go. I just adjusted it a little bit manually. Let's go to Israel right here. It's number 32. And for those who are kind of like into numbers, so just a little bit, number 33 would be South Africa. And then, well, hold on. I'm going to punch this up in the back note, but I want to get this thought out before. Hold on 1 second. I got to clear a bunch of crap. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Now, I want to jump back to that country list. We got Israel ready to go, but numbers 32 is Israel. Number 33 is South Africa. Let me go back to the important ones on this particular list. Number 3 would be Japan. Number 6 would be the UK, and number 9 would be Italy. And then let's see which number is 108. And then we'll go back to Israel. And number 108 on the countries list is Nepal. Okay, so for those who are interested in numbers, you can specifically check out those country stats. But right here, this is the stat that I'm concerned with. Hold on. Bam. Can't even go even more. That's crazy. Okay. I need to scoot that out the way. All right. Now, Israel in 2017 starts off with 8.3 million. Forecast for their population in 2025, 0.4 million. That's over half the population projected to be gone. Well, true. That's just coincidence. Let's check out a country, a big country like, I don't know, India. Let's just check out India. So let's go back to page number 1. I believe India is number 7 or 9 or something like that. Oh yeah, India, number 7. Very powerful number, numerically speaking. Well, looky here. 1.3 billion, right? In 2017, and in 2025 it's still 1.3 billion. No change, no going down. All right. Well, then, gee whiz, what about? Let's look at France. They're having a few issues over there, and then after France, we'll jump over to Japan. Okay, now France. 67 million, 2017. Wait for it, 2025, 39 million. And this is having massive effects, drastic effects on the import-export figures. 2017, 16 trillion respectively imported. 17 trillion respectively imported. Well, let's look at, in 2025, what's going to really be popping off? Well, they're going to have a military budget of like $1 trillion, which is a considerable sum. Military budget right now is only, or not right now, but in 2017, 2 years ago, approximately 1.7 trillion. So not too much change there. All right. Purchasing power. All right. Purchasing power. They're basically going to, the nuts of it, they're going to lose about $5 grand in purchasing power. Inhabitants per square mile or square meter is going to go from 123 down to 72. Do you not see the trend here, guys? The writing's right here on the wall. Hold on. Let me go to Russia. Russia's would be a good country. I mean, we it seems like we're in a lot of talks with Russia. I gotta get some of this stuff off my computer. Okay, hold on. Russia. Russia has 142 million inhabitants or population. They're gonna be at the same amount, same per square meters or square miles. It's 8 inhabitants approximately per square miles. So they really got a lot of space to move. When you think about it, 8 people in 1 square mile, if that was really spread out like that, there would be no overpopulation at all. All right. So, not overpopulation, but overcrowding. But let's get down here into the purchasing power and all this good stuff. Okay. The military budget is at 186 billion. It's going to go up. All right. They're going to go to 1.2 trillion. Right now, actually, that's going down. And why is that projecting up? Because in 2017, it's going to be 1.7 trillion. 2025, it's 1.2 trillion. So that's actually a huge difference. So, guys, what I'm saying is ultimately is if you can, I suggest getting this book. Alan Friedman, The secret history of how the White House illegally armed Iraq. All right, and this is just a throwback to some of those, who understand kind of the situation we're in is because of 9/11, directly or indirectly, however you want to look at it. The Patriot Act, the surveillance grid, all of this has been propagated because of this attack. Well, we've come to find out that attack was really orchestrated by those who are supposed to be protecting us. Jesus, dude, see what the ramifications could be. I mean, the numbers don't lie. And let's look at Mexico. Well, we're so busy. Don't forget, this administration is crap with safety nets. They don't care about safety nets, but they want to build a mall. And what we're going to basically building, Mexico's population basically stays the same. The per capita goes down a little bit. Buying power goes down. So, the thing is, guys, hold on one second. Come on, get out. It's finally like 20 degrees out here, so it's semi-warm. The problem is what we're going to have here in a minute. We're going to have a total... What's up, Brother Albert? We're going to have a total, basically disintegration, man. I've been saying it for years. You can't be running around here having weird sex, having a bunch of abortions, and expect your nation to thrive. It just does not happen, man. I know that's so unpopular, but anyhow, we're going to have a good show tonight in a couple of hours. It'll start here in my time zone at 4 p.m. If you're on the East Coast, it'll start at 6 p.m. If you're on the West Coast, it'll start at 2 p.m. It should be going live, hopefully, on Dimebag TV's channel and True Power's Mind YouTube channel, both YouTube. I don't know about other platforms as of yet, but the thing is, guys, the kids are going to grandma's house, so we don't have all the background noise, which is awesome. And we're going to have Dr. Shorts, Randy Shorts, and it's going to be very powerful. We're going to be talking about a lot of current stuff for sure, but I'm going to pretty much allow, let him, I don't know what Dimebag, any questions he has, but I'm just going to pretty much let Doctor just say what he needs to say. He's pretty much on it, a lot of his concepts, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be like, oh my God. But don't fret nor fear, because once again, this sheet here, all right, and I can go and show you other things on here, not just the list of countries, but I can show you new. This site here is really neat. It's all right. We're gonna just kill out the countries, but we can look at all the different countries from all over the world. Oh, these are, hold on. We can, like, there's air shows coming up. Let me scoot this over. Air shows coming up. Don't forget, guys, these air shows are very important. That's where a lot of contracts and a lot of weaponry will be sold. So, look, guys, the thing is, we have, wow, offensive weapons. I mean, I just want to check. I'm going through this myself. Like right here. Look at this behemoth. Look at this shit. This is crazy, dude. Look at these weapons, man. I don't want to eat your cookies, guys. Look at that. That is just pure death right there. And these are weapons that are being manufactured right now as we speak. Instead of, dude, look at that. Instead of this being filled with food and water, that's filled with biological agents and death. Instead of that being filled with, medicines and possible, vaccines that aren't tainted. It's filled with death, man. Look at all this resources. You want to talk about resource? It would be actually more cost efficient to coming out with new crap like this every year, year after year. Just conquer the whole damn world. Conquer all these little pathetic countries. Conquer all the little kingdoms. Conquer all the little unincorporated tribes. Conquer everything. And then set up a bunch of local, governors or security forces to maintain the peace. And let people live their little lives. Because honestly, most people are going to want to live one of two lives. One, a life of spiritual enrichment and spiritual journey. Or two, just a carefree life of not doing anything. I mean, seriously, at the end of the day, once robotics take care, and all this is coming, don't forget this vehicle, a lot of that was actually made by a machine. No hands-on by humans. So the reality is this here. Look at all this. Come on, dude. I don't want the cookies. But now, this gives a description: a short-range subsonic air-to-surface missile. This is the missile. Wow. I believe this is actually the missile that they're talking about. And I just accidentally clicked on this just by chance. But this is the missile, guys, that's all about. Look how fast this thing's going. Hold on. Missile families. Okay, hold on. Family missiles are big railways. Oh, the spectrum of targets for the KH-29 missile family are big railways, highways, bridges, big railway and highway bridges, industrial installations, concrete one-ways, aircrafts in reinforced concrete shelter, and surface vessel displacing up to 10,000 tons. That's a ship, guys. That's a ship of war. Oh my God. So this can be slammed onto a plane. This is just absolutely horrible, man. Let's look at space systems. Like I said, this is emergency transmission. I really need to be getting off here because there's other stuff I have to be getting done. But look at all this weaponry, guys. I mean, come on. What the hell? Oh, that's that far over. My bad. Now, the funny thing about the funny thing about the Cape Canaveral Space Center, they have a runway where they have the two. Awesome. Where they have the two launch pads, they got a runway that is set off at 33 degrees to the horizon line. Basically, it's a Freemason, like we all should know by now. Not Nazi, but NASA is basically a Freemason organization. Our government, this area. There should be another launch pad. And then there's a runway over there. But all this stuff, you got to remember. That's why I say it's so important to prepare, man. Because they're getting ready to go medieval, man. If you don't believe me, look at Japan. Hold on. Look at poor Japan. Look what's going to happen to them. Let me get this into real frame. So. All right. Okay. Japan, 126 million as of 2017. Their projected population, 103 million. Now, granted, a lot of that could actually be the elderly population, I think a lot of this is the actual baby boomers dying off, which we know, there is a great die-off coming. All right. I'm telling you, the die-off of the old mixed with the abortion of the young, the one population group that could ill afford to do that, and I'm just being real, it's the melanated men and women of North America. You can't afford to have abortions. Our older folks are dying off right and left. Most of the middle-aged folks are incarcerated or incapacitated, whether it be drugs and or incarceration. So then where does that leave us, guys? Just a handful of us out here for real. That's why I changed my whole focus and purpose. What's up, Cobra? Hopefully you'll be joining us tonight in about 2 hours over here at the studio for the other morning show with Dr. Randy Shorts. That's why it's important for like-minded people to come together. It's no longer should be or should have ever been about one's mentalization level. It should be about one's mind. Now, but back to reality, though, and this is the cold hard truth, guys. You look around the world. They're doing the conferences in the medical fields. You look around the world, and you're going to see everybody taking care of their own. You go to India, they still have the caste system. The caste system. They have the untouchables. Talk about second-class citizen. Well, what do you think would happen if you had to immigrate over there as a melanated man or woman from these United States? What do you think is going to happen to you? What would be your lot in that society? Think that's bad? We can just go right on down the list. There's 209 countries on this planet as we speak. We could go down the list and see just where we fit in. That's why I'm not running to shit. I'm here in these United States, this country, this land. It's all I personally have. I have no other legitimate ties to any country. If I ever got my DNA actually sequenced, I would probably be shocked to find that I'm a true indigenous American to begin with. A lot of us don't understand. We have been lied to from not only from Santa Claus, but we also been lied on by who discovered what and how it's land. Look, here's the reality. If you're not strong enough to take something and keep something, whether it be a Snickers candy bar or a continent, you do not have authority over it if you cannot defend it. Point blank. That's all this world recognizes is strength and power. And the sooner we realize this, then the sooner we can start getting out of this hole that we find ourselves in collectively. The sooner we can get out of the dark and into the next golden age of enlightenment before the next totalitarian buffoon rises up and totally reverts all the good progress we've made over the years to nothing. Okay. So we will be here at 4 p.m. Central Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Pacific Time. And other than the rest of the world, just please come back to True Power's Mind YouTube from time to time, and check out the channel. Because like I said, a mass kill-off is coming. It's already been projected. You've already been warned. Now, I want everyone to totally understand that the end, like anything, and I want you to think about your own existence for 1 second. The end of your first world came when you came out of the waters of your mom. And you came out of the waters into this land or into this world outside of her body. But you was already on this planet, but you was just in her in her womb. You that lifestyle, being a parasite on your mom for 9 months, that was not sustainable. So nature made a way out for you. It's called, the canal of life. And you came down the canal of life. You got caught by a doctor. They literally cut your parasitic cord from her. Bam! And now you are truly, in many sense of the word, legally you. Now you are a true person. Finally, after that 9, 10 months journey there. The second world that will come crashing down on you will be the world in which you are financially severed from your guardians, your parents, whatever financial resources who's sustaining you until you're around 18 to 21. And then the cold reality that this world truly does not give one crap about you finally hits in. As you start to mature in your late 20s, early 30s, you finally finish sculpting the mind that will later be cemented, and really it is you. Because up until that point, you're subject to change your direction so drastically, it would be impossible to tell you're even the same person. After you complete this part, is going to come eternity. In other words, just as you was trapped inside your mom's womb in the waters, and could never saw a sunset, you could never smell the air, eat a piece of pie. The same is true from once you leave this realm of reality into eternity, which is to come. You don't take anything with you from the womb, other than the body that you manufactured. Through cell division, all that hard work. Yeah, you was taking your mom's blood and sucking her air, but you doing that for a purpose, and the purpose was for you to put together your little body that you're going to occupy and you're going to work with on the outside. That's where we're at now, guys. Everyone who can hear me is in the working phase of the game. This is where you can make a difference. You couldn't have made a difference in the womb. And in some states, you're not even considered a human being. And you dang sure ain't going to make a difference when you're off this earth. Or let's just say dead for every intents and practical purpose. But you can make a difference right now, right here, today. No hesitation, no waiting. Let's get this done. Now, I hope, let me put this down so you guys can see the website I'm working on. Now, I came to this website in the Tor browser. You can absolutely access this in Firefox, Google, or even, if you're really risky, Internet Explorer. It should be fine. Now, you might notice that they want me to agree to all this. No, I'm not agreeing to cookies. I don't eat cookies that I don't know who made. So, nor do I suggest you. You can still get around it. Don't mind that. Now we're looking at some of the space weaponry. Look, I mean, it has everything, dude. All the Chinese, the Chain Sin. You got the dragon. Whoa. The dragon. And that's what the dragon looks like. That's the dragon, guys. You can put a nice little weaponry system, or some spy components. Have a huge lens right here to spy on your neighbor. Jeez. And then I want to see the Jinzhou. No pictures, huh? Well, the thing that you are going to notice, though, is that a lot of the United States weaponry, because this is all the weaponry from all over the world, we're not really representative, I don't think. Well, the XB, I think that's at NASA. Yeah, this is where this is our little space, and this is still experimental. The X-37B or orbital test vehicle. It looks like just a modified whatchamacallit space shuttle. But look how, I don't know. I mean, we are a little more advanced. You can see the heat shielding on the nose and underside. But I would actually have the whole damn thing in heat shielding, but, you know, that's just me. I'm sure there's weight restrictions. What, $10,000 for every pound or something to boost into outer space? NASA's not a space agent. No, they're not. They're literally actors, you know. And in page 45, you know, I think we just got to realize, man, that this thing is playing out the way it's meant to play out. I mean, the numbers don't lie. And the cool thing, let me exit this out. Let me close all that. Then jump back up here with this. Real quick. You know, I always try to do this just so that people know where we're at with the show and all that good shit. Let's go to the thing here real quick. Forecast. Oh, I'm live. I tell you what, guys, if you do get a chance, check out this video here. You know, Bradford was an armed good man. I know YouTube's suppressing this video because of the word armed in it, but it really is a good video. Okay, now let's go to Creative Studios, I believe. We are. I haven't really checked this out, so it's going to be just as much a surprise for me to see where the numbers are at as for you. So, without hesitation. Whoa. Hold on. No, hold on. I want to go back and I want to show this to you so that you guys can at least be my witness. Can I get a witness up in here? Hold on. Look at that. That video I put out. This one right here, they were messing with my audio, but that's fine. Now, how are they going to say that this is not suitable for all viewers? And I can pull up twerk videos that are monetized. I can pull up people smacking people around that are. This is so unfreedom like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna show you guys how to do a request. See, I gotta go all the way in here. I gotta scroll over here. Then I gotta hit this stupid button to request a manual person, someone real. Really watch this. So at least I know I should get one more view, eh? Let me click this. And then we scroll up. Yes, I affirm my video is suitable for all advertisers. Unless they're promoting abortions and shit, then it's probably not. All right, and that's it. I know it offends. I know. But see, the booty bandits have to be held to task. That's what they are. I'm not ashamed no more. It's preaching the truth. All right, we're gonna go to dashboard. It wasn't ashamed ever. It was just more or less like that. I just don't want to hurt these fools' feelings, blah, blah, blah. All right. No, I don't know where. That looks creepy. Oh, boy, right here. I'm watching you. Anyhow, hold on. What is this? Here. There you go. I fixed it for you. All right, now let's go to the numbers. Where are we at on the numbers? You guys can't even see the top ones, can you? All right. Check it out. Well, you see that's... Well, you guys know this is my channel. Fuck it. But 185 views, 185,000 views. 1,352 subs. We got some peaks going on, you know, everything. And then we get back into the numbers. Watch time minutes creeping down a little bit, you know. It is what it is, guys. There's ups and downs. We're down at 1.2 million. 49 1,000 views, 400 plus subscribers, $18 and some change as far as the net worth. Oh, check this out. This is what I was talking about here, right here, guys. The super chat. Check it out. We can click check it out. I'm thinking this could solve so many problems. You know, I'm not going to play this guy's video because he looks rather annoying. But, you know, basically, 5 ways to build, you know, blah, blah, blah. I can't go through all this crap. But this is what it looks like on the creator side. So you think you see these videos and you wonder why they all look the same? Because all these people are getting the same brainwashing tactics and they're just implementing them the same way. But not this guy. You know, I openly tell you that this is a propagandistic show. Okay. But I will at least tell you the purpose. The purpose of my particular show, Special Report, and I guess even to a certain degree my participation in the other morning show, is to try to point out and bring light to why we need unity amongst all people more now than ever before. Because history has showed us, as long as we stay in our little tribal situations, we always go on this roller coasters where we lose technology, we gain technology. We lose technology, we gain technology. And it coincides perfectly with we have freedom, we lose freedom. We have freedom, we lose freedom. Collectively. So, you know, the only way to truly defeat that, man, and, you know, is to take your enemies, take your adversaries, take, as long as they're human beings now. And it's only, you know, and this is probably where in the time zone I'm going to get caught up in. But this really applies to humans for now. I think we have to emphasize ourselves. Once we mastered this, then absolutely, it can be applied for other life forms and species, even if we don't know their true purpose or motives. But for right now, we really need to tend to our own, and that's humanity. But that's what I'm about. And I bring you these situations, I bring you these folks, I bring you this information so that you'll be about it as well. And I have no bones with saying that. At least I'm honest. Most people, oh, no, this is just a truth skewed from my lens. Point blank and quite frank. Point blank, quite frank. I kind of like that. But anyhow, this is what we are about. And you know what? I'm just happy that people are digging it. And I dig people who dig this because at the end of the day, I'd rather be myself and be fucking loved than pretend to be someone else just to be liked. So that's where I'm at. Hope you guys understand that there's a lot of tremendously important things coming our way in the next few weeks. You know, once again, do not get upset. Do not get beside yourself. All this has been scripted to play out this way. The only thing that has not been scripted, though, is what are you going to do today to ensure that humanity is safer for us all and the realization of global unity is seen and fulfilled in the correct way, not the dogmatic, we're all going to perish and burn kind of way, which that's the way it's headed, by the way. So, you know, let's look at the headlines for those of you who might not have true internet service right now. I'm going to take this opportunity. Let me go to the bookmarks. And we're going to get you hip on the headlines of today. Okay, it looks like Mitt Romney's up to his shenanigans. Romney's fundraiser, no hints at 2020 run, Associate says. Now I don't know why she's. Yeah. Look how sad Bernie Sanders look in the background here. Oh, that's so crazy. But they want to tax you out. Look at them. The Three Musketeers of taxation. 90%. 90%, guys. Could you imagine? You're bitching about federal workers working and not getting paid. Could you picture you're working and they take 90% of your profits, and no one's going to even talk about it because you're rich. Yeah, I like your duck. Got a green duck. Now, here's the kicker. Hold on. Let's get this in frame. Okay. So we see 60-foot tunnels found in Texas. Feds charged 19 in Chinese birth tourism scheme. You know what that is? When they come over here, have a baby. Oh, it's American citizen, welfare, all this. And they go back to China, and we send the welfare check over to China or whatever. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Typhus epidemic worsening in LA. Measles. See, guys? You see what's cracking? Police. How police makes millions by seizing property. Do you not? Okay. During shutdown, government employees considered leaving government work. Well, go figure. Pakistan building massive border fence. Oh, man, this is going to be one of those days. No. Whoa. What the hell? Empire Star breaks silence on attack? How come that looks like a Magnum condom wrapper on his mouth? I mean, for those who don't know what Magnum is, a different type of con. So, Empire. I guess this is a guy that got beat up or something. I don't know if that's the most... that's not intimidating to me, dude. I'm sorry, man. I'm not... I don't even mean to put out this type of vibe in the universe, dude. But for Christ's sake, is this supposed to be intimidating? Like, I'm supposed to be all scared, dude. I'm not, man. The little bald head guy with a condom package over his mouth, some graffiti on his arm. No, I guess no hate. That's not intimidating. You know, don't come off with that power position trying to, you know, it'd been more, this is more, you know, something like this, you know, no more hate. Look at this everywhere. Pink, the ties tell everything. Hold on, I'm going to get to all these stories, but he looking like Spock. That's the guy from Facebook. Oh my God, I can't remember all these losers' names, but CEO of Facebook, I guess when he's younger. But anyhow, let's move on. And you know what, guys, boys and girls, and I'll say it, man. Doing this lifestyle here, man, you may think you're going to get to this level, but it's about as practical as throwing a football thinking you're going to be wearing that helmet one day. You know? But is it still good to play football and exercise and eat right? Yes, that still has beneficial effects. Is it good to have this blasting on your face, eating God knows what? I don't think in the long run that's good for you, but that's just my deal. Most people will say, close the door. Close the door. Most people would say that, you know, that homosexuality is just like being black, or it's just like being a woman or whatever. And that's only because people been basically been trained to believe that. But wouldn't it be like saying, seriously, because homosexuality is not a race of people, it's a behavior. It's a behavior that certain vents all races, all right? So let me say it like this. You know, being a murderer, isn't that like being like a black person, or being like a woman, or being like, whatever, or a pedophile, or being a tax swindler, or being a thief, or being anything that involves behavior, but the behavior is viewed by some or many as being immoral or unjust. This is the trick. When they were able to play these words and play these concepts in people's minds and manipulate the hearts and bodies of folks to go along with it. That was the doom. Because I'm going to break it down. I'm going to tell you straight up the reason why you're being destroyed. Any group of people, irrespective of what so-called race you belong to or what you may or may not possess, any group of people that espouse behavior that does not bring forth children, that espouse behavior that will terminate children prior to being born, that group of people or that civilization is doomed to die within 2 generations of those things being implemented. Now, I was born in 1972. That was the year Roe v. versus Wade came through. If my mother would have elected to abort me, which would have been her constitutional right, the 2 voices that you hear behind me right now would not exist. Nor would the voice you hear now. All the information I've ever shared would not exist. Everything I've done on this planet, good and or bad, would have never occurred. Who are we to determine the scope of anyone's potential who is not here yet? Not to mention the potentials of them who they may father or mother into existence. That is the underlying threat to civilization that is there when we take these thoughts out of our minds and replace them with this foolishness. A bag of puppies rescued after toss from car. Now, I don't know about you guys, any heartless sod that would actually take a puppy or a kitten or a baby or an old man or an old woman and throw them out of a car is an evil piece of crap. Straight up, no doubts about it. But a lot of times, those are going to be the people who will end up being your governor. They'll end up being your senator, your representative, your judge, your police commissioner, your police chief, your generals, your officers, your warrant officers. You know the reason why? Because the society we live in, how should I say, rewards psychopaths. No, like you would think that psychopaths would be like, no, we shun you. No. Quite the contrary. Psychopath, oh my God, write a book. I want to emulate you. I want your success. Oh. Most of your leaders are psychos. Most of your business owners are psychos. And you guys are too dumb to realize this. A sin is sin. You got that right, Brother Albert. A sin is sin. If we don't call out these sins, then we truly are rubber stamping them. And we truly do deserve the consequence of harboring them. You know, if there were criminals right now on the loose, hardcore felons, and they ran up into your house, they literally ran up into your house, and you held them in your home, you didn't call the authorities, you fed them, you nourished them, you give them, the ability to get strong. I mean, real strong. And then they turn their wicked ways on you. You have no one to blame but yourself because you allow the snakes in your home. That's what we're saying. That's what's been going on. Time after time. Oh, again after again. But a lot of you guys don't want to hear that. And I understand why. Because the truth sucks. The truth is painful. You mean I can't just sit here in my easy chair, not having a care in the world while the whole world is burning around me? As if the flames won't eventually come licking at my doors, consuming my home? Time to stand together, brothers and sisters. for true purpose, for true cause. Hip hop turns 40, and its parents beaming with pride. If the parents look like that, that's pretty sad. Oh, here's an update. Hopefully you guys can see this. I know I'm bouncing around. And this is only one column of the news. There's still 2 more to go, baby. And I only got 2 hours. Actually, I really got less than that because the show's going to be starting in 2 hours. But update. VA governor affirms post-birth abortion support. What have I been talking about, guys? Killing the babies, man. Do you see? Do you see me now? Do you understand? Do you see what I'm saying now? You get it? This is crazy. All right, let's go to the top. Conservative heads to Texas to try to build their own wall. Isn't that quaint? U.S. to suspend nuclear treaty with Russia. We all know about that. New blah, blah, blah. 6.6 mega quake rocks southern Mexico. Mexico City evacuated. Worst January box office in years. Patriot owner praises Trump for working for country's best interests. Wow. This is Rams go for Hollywood sequel. Controversy plagues halftime show. What the hell? It's like things are just whatever, man. I don't even care anymore at this point. Deluge of drones fly over stadiums despite ban. World's oldest woman who didn't enjoy a single day in long life died age 120. Hold on. How the hell are you going to say the world's oldest woman who didn't enjoy single day? That doesn't even sound right. World's oldest woman who didn't enjoy single day in long life dies age 129. I'm sure she had one good day that was decent. You know, whatever. I doubt where she is really that old for real, too. Okay, millennium boost sales of liquor. Yo, they're getting drunk in mother. Male contraceptive gel pioneer trial. Don't fuck with that, guys. Don't fuck with no gel around your stuff. I guarantee you it's going to have all kinds of poisons in it. You're going to mess around and get testicular cancer or, and all that good stuff. Don't mess around. That's why a lot of these condoms with the spermicides in them is not good for you, dudes. I'm telling you, you're so much better off, brothers. Look, if you want to live, sister, you want to live, you find a woman, and woman, you find a man, and you guys stick together. You get freaky deaky with each other. You experiment only with each other. Don't go outside that. You'll be safe from diseases, and you will have your needs fulfilled, and you'll bring forth kids too, as long as you don't use condoms. So I'm telling you straight up, you don't want to do that, all right? Don't use condoms. They're bad. They will kill you. And not only that, they'll definitely kill babies. Anyhow, sperm banks freak out after woman used DNA test finds donor. Yeah. One guy's been juiced. See, that's what I'm saying. How are you going to go to some bank, talk about, put this up in me, and not know that some shady shit ain't going down? Because the last time I checked, you still got to milk the bull to get, whatever. So where do you think that stuff's coming from? Instead of letting some, see, this is laziness. This is straight up laziness. You're too lazy to lay there and let a man who's worthy be with you, but you're going out here to the bank and then you get upset when you find out that they just juice you up with any old body's type of juice. What kind of a guy do you think's really going down there whacking off in a cup and giving that to somebody? What kind of guy do you think really does that? Seriously. Seriously. It ain't a guy that's concerned about humanity, because that guy knows he can pull a chick and make love to her correctly and have babies. He knows this. You're getting beta juice at a S bank. You're getting beta juice at a S bank, straight up. Because no self-respecting alpha is going to, and I will say this, no self-respecting alpha is going to whack off in a cup for a couple of bucks. He ain't going to do that. He's going to do something else with his time. All right, now, let's talk about jobs real quick, and then I got to go, guys. Jobs, winter job blowout January, so 300 plus thousand of labor force participation at Trump high, 100 straight month of increased employment. You better and wait till those box hit. We'll have employment damn near to plantation level, where we'll have 100% employment. But guess what? They still ain't getting paid. All right. President calls Fox, blah, blah, blah. Shortage of anxiety drugs. Here we go. Here it is. This is what I love about these news people. They don't even know they're putting stuff together when they're putting it together. Oh, see that? Did you? Anyhow, you got all these people in the job market, right? Oh my God, we gotta work to pay the bills. Gotta work to pay the bills. What does that do? Gives you anxiety. What does your doctor do? He gives you those pills so that you can work more, so that you can see the doctor more, so that you can buy more pills. So you can work more, so you can see the doctor more, so you can buy more pills. You see that little scramble on the cash? Microsoft blacklist news guards ties to cut off alternative media. Tries to cut off ties. Yes. I can see where Google and Microsoft probably would want shows like mine and others to be in existence. But you know what? As long as there are folks that are suffering and in need. Oh, I'm going to show you guys this too. Check this out. Hold on. Oh, that's in good frame. Check this out. Bam. 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 See how you can change perspective? Don't you see 3, 3, and a 3? Bam. Bam. There's a spaceship sending down the beam. Bam. Bam. And there's your stairway to heaven. There's the flat earth. And that's which way power needs to flow down. Pyramid within the pyramid. And that's all the different little groups you can be stratified in for control purposes. Yeah, I just put that together the other night. That was pretty cool. I really wasn't even expecting to put that on a video, but pretty much glad I made this video right now just to do just that. Now, anyhow. Oh my gosh. Google tracking shoes. I mean, is there anything these people will not track? You know what I mean? I'm shocked they don't have some sort of, please forgive my crudeness, but like a fart app in your phone so that they'll know how many times you pass gas so they can send you ads for Pepto-Bismol or Alka-Seltzer, maybe new jockey underwear, whatever the case may be. These people they would sell, oh my God, they'd probably sell a tag to a clothes rack if they could. These people are just too much, man. Vice to lay off 10% of staff. Well, good riddance, man. I don't like Vice. You know the reason why I don't like Vice? Let me show you guys. Let me show you. Vice want to act like they're all high and mighty for freedom. They ain't for freedom of shit. They are some of the most copyright yelling people. Hold on. Where is it at? Give me mine so I can show you guys what time it is. I think it might be. Yeah, this one right here. I got a video right now that can't be shown to the world. It's on Facebook, by the way. I do have it on Facebook. And I might put the link to it in the description. All right? Deprogramming yourself. A special report. It won't be played on YouTube. You know why? You see that right there? Vice, the YouTube Vice people. And they got all the way to the February 26th for them to fart around and be like, oh, okay, it does, he has fair. So you know what? Let me, no. I will just put the description. I don't want to play none of the video on this video because I don't want to be like, oh my God, they can copyright this because they will shut this one down as well. I know YouTube don't play. The circle of money. You know it, Brother Albert. You know these people. You know what I'm saying? That's all these people care about. Money. And so bad, they got you thinking like that too. It's all about the money. Corey Books. So I guess we're not going to see a nap one. I know that was so whatever to say, but all these people, it really concerns me. They look melanated, but how do we know this cat's not just an Indian from India? Never really understood the struggles and all that of people who've been over here in the United States. Hold on. FBI counter-hacking operation raises red flag over privacy. We got to get hackers to take down hackers. Come on, man. Wow. Police clerk accused of filming dozens of men using restroom at police station. What's up? This is where we live in. Let me see. Elizabeth Warren. Wow. Here we go. Elizabeth Warren apologizes to Cherokee Nation for DNA tests. Did she apologize to all the people she sucked out of votes thinking they were voting for a Native American and they were just basically voting for a random blue-eyed, blonde-haired white chick? I mean, that's what she is. You see it. Elizabeth Warren represents the classic emperor has on no clothes. You see it with your own eyes. When I tell you that Jesus Christ was melanated with nappy hair, I want you to get that through your thick brain. That's what he was. But nobody wants to say that, He's forever and a day will be blue-eyed, blonde hair. He'll be the Elizabeth Warren of the religious world. Jeez, man. This is why people are falling away, man. They're so tired of all the lies and blah, blah, blah. I acknowledge my privilege is being born cisgender. Cortez, with a name like Cortez, the only privilege he's going to really get is down there in Mexico. Because if he came up to America, I know some areas right here in Missouri. This dame right here, boy, he would be the black people in that town. Because there are no black people that live in this particular town I'm thinking of. Cortez, shit. A lot of these so-called white folks or Europeans, you better understand there's a certain sect amongst y'all that think that y'all are just as black as anybody from any melanated tribe. I mean, and they ain't playing. They're just looking at your eyes and hair. They don't need no DNA, nothing. They can look at your eyes and they can look at your hair and know what time it is with you. So that's what I'm saying. Unity with humanity, man. That's where it's at, dude. All this little class tribalism shit, it's going to be destroyed, man. What is this? See? Look at this. I want to break down this right here. I hope you guys can see this. You see this right here? This is the Western basic form of beauty. This is in Western culture. This is the basic form of beauty. You get long stringy hair. You get bosoms popping out of the shirt. Literally, like this one here, it's just bursting. Oh. No, you did not. Wow. Well, okay, so I can't even talk about that. And then they replace, somebody's playing straight game. Solar and wind energy equals dumb energy. Wow. Okay, so I can't even talk about that. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Let's go to another thing. You know, or else I'll just end this broadcast right now. I don't care. You know, I'm so sick of. I mean, I know these advertisements down here changes quite readily, but normally they don't change. Like, you know, it's a couple of minutes. You know, but anyhow, maybe I'm just talking too much. Whatever. This is a special report. Let me tell you today's date. She's a $5. Hold on, man. You know, Albert, hold on. I gotta make you a moderator, Albert. I'm gonna make you a moderator for the channel. And you too, Cobra. You're a moderator as well. You know what I'm saying? And that's just to keep down, you know, some bullshit, because so that way if you type something, typically it'll show now. I should make everybody a fucking moderator. You're a moderator. You're a moderator. Anyhow, I just cannot believe this. 90% taxation. Like, that's ever a good idea. And then they got this chick. Which, you know, honestly, I'm not going to lie. She is very, very pretty in the face, okay? She's a beautiful woman. Seriously, she really is. But the taxing, come on now. You can't be for, you know, instead of taxing the people at any percent, why not take back the right to print money from the Federal Reserve? And then we don't have to tax shit. The government would actually print the money. Take the money-making capacity away from the Federal Reserve. I don't even know this lady's name. I know she's some sort of political leader. Okay, I get it. But as you hear me, lady, and you know who I'm talking to you, take back the ability to print the money. And I'm talking to you too, Bernie, and your little minion back here. Take back the money take back the power from the Federal Reserve to print the United States money. The United States money would be printed by United States Mint, which is regulated by the United States government. That's what needs to happen. But until that happens, boys and girls keep on going out to war, dying for petrodollars, blowing people up so that Halliburton can make a buck. And we all suffer not only the physical price of the bloodshed, but the spiritual and psychological price we pay collectively as well. You think I'm bullshitting? The next time you're out there and you see a true homeless butt that's off his freaking rocker and no one's there to help him, that's us paying the consequences of these wars, because that man would not, or woman, because a lot of sisters out there are going through traumatic stuff too, but we only talk about the guys. The women are out there too. They wouldn't go through what they go through if they wasn't in war to begin with. And because us as citizens have zero power to say why or how or when we go to war, that's our bad. It's supposed to be a government of the people, for the people, by the people, not a government of puppets for the corporations, installed by the corporations for corporate profits. It should not be that way. She's a new senator and the first Muslim for her state. All right, that's cool. You know, I mean, she's, you know, I'm just saying, you know, normally on this website, they don't have attractive women. You know, I wish I could have, dude, I wish I could have had the picture, the video, the picture of the girls I was breaking down and her side by side. And to really show, here's, this woman is covered up. This woman right here is covered up. And honestly, she is far more beautiful than the bimbos that were in the pictures with the tits popping out. As a man, as a real man, this would be infinitely more attractive if you was out there dating. Not only is she pretty, but she actually has power. Whereas those other chicks only have the power to show off their chest to not just you, but your buddies, the guy walking down the street, you know, the guy, you know, at the job. You know, because when your old lady goes out the house dressed like this, modest and humble, that's awesome. But she go out the house dressed like, hold on, we'll find something down here. I guarantee you they have some nastiness down here. I know this website. This is what they like to do. Well, now since I start talking modest shit, the algorithm puts up all this decent. I try to get away from that, and it just jerked me back. Still jerking me back. It's like they see me or some shit. Whatever, man. Abortion support. This is sad, but anyhow, I am. Oh yeah, if you happen to be, I'm glad this is up here. If you happen to be in the Missouri area, say Jefferson County, a viewer by chance, visit Crystal City Title Max and say Special Report sent you there, and you would also help the show out immensely. So, there's multiple ways. Look at that. A big old happy face. Yes. Well, I'm out of here, guys. Join me in 2 hours on this channel. I promise I'll be, I got all my rants out here on the Special Report. So on the other morning show, I'm going to be a lot, quieter, obviously. And you're going to hear Dr. Randy Shorts talk, and who knows, who knows all everything we're going to talk about. Because like I said, it's not scripted. And that's just the way we roll. So, as always, this is a perfect note to end it on, the big, bright, happy face. Live your life with integrity, without hate, envy, or greed. And let's try to be kinder to each other. Peace. This has been Special Report. Today's date, February 1st, 2019. The year of our Lord.